Okay, very good morning to everyone. I'm audible. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the solution of producer-consumer problem using semaphore. So now, so we already discussed about what is semaphore. So now, just I'm repeat once again. So the above problem of producer-consumer which occurred due to context switch and producing inconsistent result can be solved with the help of semaphore. So now to solve the problem occurred above of race condition. So we know race condition. So we are going to use a binary semaphore and counting semaphore. So now, so what is binary semaphore? Binary semaphore is also we already discussed, but once again. So in binary semaphore, only two processes can compete to enter into its critical section at any point in time. So apart from this, condition of mutual exclusion is also preserved. That means when two process, that means in case of binary process, only two process can compete. That means which process, so suppose two processes are there, P1 and P2. So which process, so only two processes are there. So now within the semaphore, so here actually what we'll check, now suppose two processes are there. So which process is that means want to enter into the critical section. So here two conditions, main primary condition will satisfied. That means mutual exclusion and progressive. So mutual exclusion means only one process can enter into the critical section. So here in that case only two processes are there. Okay. So at any point in time, apart from this condition of mutual exclusion is also preserved. So that is means here mutual exclusion is satisfied. Okay. So next one. So here now you check this one. So wait. So here two things is there. That means two operations are there. Wait and signal. So wait means here. So suppose binary means two values, and here in binary semaphore we initialize s equals to 1. So now when s equals to 1, so when wait function is there, so here we'll check while s is less than equals to 0, yes, condition is true. So condition is false, 1 is less than equals to 0. So that means now this, that means P1 process can enter into the critical section. Now after enter critical section, s value is decreased. So decrease means now s value is 0. So 0 means now, that means here that is this is the value. That means in case of semaphore, that means integer variable is s, so that apart from initialization is x. So by only two standard atomic operation here, wait and signal, so whose definition is also as follows. So from the above definition of wait, it is clear that if the value of s is less than equals to 0, then it will enter into an infinite loop because of semicolon. That is most important, because of semicolon after while loop. So whereas the job of the signal is to increment the value of s. So very important line, you just note down this one. S after s, that means while s is less than equals to 0, and here we use semicolon. Every time we thought after while loop why semicolon is there, but actually this is that means because of semicolon, no, that means here because of semicolon it will enter into an infinite loop. Okay, so because of semicolon after while loop, so this is very much important, so you just note down once again. So this is the key point. So now, so in counting semaphore, more than two processes can compete to enter into its critical section at any point of time. Apart from this, the condition of mutual exclusion is also preserved. That means here more than two process can compete. So more than two process means n number of process can enter, that means try to enter into the critical section. Okay, so this is the difference between binary semaphore and mutual counting semaphore. But here also mutual exclusion condition should be satisfied. So mutual exclusion means once again only one process can enter into the critical section. Okay, so this is very much important. So with the help of, so now our problem is the solution of producer consumer problem using semaphore. So with the help of we can solve producer consumer problem. So now before that, what actually we already discussed producer consumer problem. So what are the problem we face producer consumer problem? So main problem was inconsistency result is there, because producer is produce the item and consumer is consume the item, then no issues. But in between, that means here we already discussed in first CPU scheduling algorithm, preemptive and non-preemptive. So one process is executing, in between suppose one process will execute and it will take suppose 9 milliseconds, suppose. But suppose 1 2 3, suppose 9 steps are there, but after 4 steps maybe P1 process maybe uh, want to context switch and another process will execute. Maybe some priority is there, or we already know some shortest job first, shortest remaining time first. So we already discussed that algorithm. So what is preemptive and non-preemptive? So that means in between. So that time actually problem will occur. So in that case, so we when we discuss about producer consumer problem, so that time actually we face the inconsistency data. So now how we'll remove this problem? Okay, so this is most important in case of preemptive. That means one process is executing and another process, suppose context switch is there. So that time actually we face the problem. So now let's see. Okay. So now, first of all, we try to understand producer code. Okay. So now this one again I am repeat from the above definition of weight. It is clear that if the value of s is less than equals to 0, then it will enter into of infinite loop because of the semicolon after while. So whereas the job of the signal is increment of the value of s. So now, so actually s is actually we use as a purpose of lock. Lock means suppose I gave you one example. Suppose when we that means in case of suppose we are using a classroom. So 4 5 faculties are there. So in that case, actually we maintain the, that means follow the routine. Otherwise, collision is there. That means we will take first class. But if we follow the class routine, then collision will not occur. So that means here, so how we schedule this one? So process synchronization we use the sequence, which sequence we follow. And another thing is here we use key. So key means when we enter, then that means suppose I want to enter into the classroom and lock the class. Then no other person can enter into the classroom. Yes. So same as it is. So here also we use semaphore as a variable. So when s is less than equals to 0, that means as a lock. That means suppose any other process can want to enter the critical section, but they that means no other process can enter, because now this loop is infinite loop means infinite time. When s value is increment, that means now 0 to 1. Now suppose any other process want to enter into the critical section, they can enter into the critical section. Okay. So that's why this is a very much important. Now we try to understand the problem, producer problem. So first of all, we try to understand the code, producer code. So producer code. So what is the meaning of this? Why we use wait empty, wait s? So first of all, we try to understand what is wait. So wait, that means here we use two semaphore, binary semaphore and counting semaphore. So where we'll use counting semaphore? So counting semaphore means more than two processes can compete to enter into its critical section. So here our buffer size is, so here buffer size is n number of buffers are there. So that's why here we use a counting semaphore. So now wait empty. Wait empty means how many buffers are empty. So that's why here we use empty. So what is the meaning of empty? So first of all, empty is counting semaphore which keeps a score of number of empty buffer. Number of empty buffer. Now what is full? Now full is counting semaphore which is scores of number of full buffer. Number of full buffer. That means how many buffers are full. Now another term we use IN. What is the meaning of IN? IN used in producer code represent the next empty buffer. That means now you see the block diagram. So in that case, what is the value of IN? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is next, which suppose if you want to enter into the producer produce the item, so which that means which place we store the value. So next position is 5. So that's why that means IN is used in a producer code to represent the next empty buffer. So which one is the next empty buffer? So now we check. So what is the value of IN? So in that case, next empty buffer. So next empty buffer value is 5. So now and F and out. So out is used in consumer code represent first filled buffer. So first filled buffer is 0. So first field buffer is 0. That's why here out equals to 0. S equals to 1, that means initialize value of binary semaphore. So value of semaphore. Okay, we know always we initialize S equals to 1. Yes. So now if we see current situation of buffer, so how many buffers are free? That means empty. If you see the block diagram, so how many buffers are free? So 1, 2, 3. So that's why empty equals to 3. Now full. So how many buffers are full? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many buffers are full? Now 5 buffers are full. So now, so full equals to 5. So full equals to 5. So as we can see from the figure, buffer has total 8 spaces, out of which the first 5 are filled in 5. In equals to 5. Pointing next empty position and out equals to 0. So pointing first filled position. Okay. So now I think clear to everyone. So first of all, iron. So iron is used in. I already explained in when I explained producer consumer problem. But again, I am repeat this variable is very important. First of all, you try to understand what is the meaning of this. So iron is used in producer code represent in the next empty buffer. Out out used in consumer code represent first filled buffer. And empty is counting semaphore which keeps a score of number of empty buffer because these are the key points. So and full means full is counting semaphore which is score of number of full buffer, and S is a binary semaphore buffer. Okay, okay. Now semaphore used in a producer code. So first of all, what is the meaning of wait empty? So wait empty means will decrease the value of the counting semaphore variable empty by 1. That is, when the producer produces some element, then the value of space gets automatically decreased by 1 in the buffer. In case of buffer is full, that means now suppose here value is E. So now value is E. So now suppose we enter the, that means producer produce the item, and that means suppose another item produce the item. So now suppose F, G, H. So now after that, if you check when we produce the item F, then how many empty buffers are there? One, two. Again, suppose G, then how many empty buffers? One. When H enter, that means produce, that means now value is zero. So now that is the value, that means now buffer is full. So that is the value of counting semaphore variable, and empty is equals to 0. So then wait empty. That means now it will trap the process. That means as per the definition of wait does not allow to get further. So that means now wait. So now you check this one. What is the function of wait? So wait. So now wait empty. So now wait equals to 0. And we already discussed what is the function of wait. So wait, that means while f is less than equals to 0, that means in a infinite loop. That means no other process can enter into the critical section. So here no other process. That means here no. That means producer. That means no any item produce the item. Okay, because now s value is not s, now here is empty, that means empty value is 0, that means now empty is in a infinite loop. Okay, so this is the meaning of empty, so that's why we use wait empty. Okay, so now, so another variable is wait s. So what is the meaning of wait s? In case of producer code, so decrease the binary semaphore value s to 0. That means so that no other process which is willing to enter into its critical section is allowed. Yes, I already explained this one. Now signal. What is the meaning of signal S? So increases the binary semaphore value S to 1 so that other process who are willing to enter into its critical section can now be allowed. Yes. Now another term we use signal full. Signal full means increase the counting semaphore variable full by 1. As on adding the item into buffer, one space is occupied in buffer and the variable full must be updated. That means suppose now, suppose signal full. Full means if you check this one, initially how many empty buffer is there? Now suppose 3 and 5. When you suppose when another item is produced, another item will produce, then empty value is 2, but full, that means automatically full is also increased. So then we maintain the consistency because now 3 is 5, because now total number of buffer is 8. So 3 plus 5, that means now 8. When one item produced, that means now empty is 2, because wait empty means decrease the value of empty. But when we use signal full, that means now increase. So 1 increase. So now full value is 6. So now you check 2 plus 6, that means 8, that means consistency is there. So that's why. Okay. So so now I think clear to everyone. This one, weight empty, weight S, signal S, signal full. Anyone have any doubt? Okay, very good. Okay. And another thing here, that means always here two conditions will satisfy. That means one is a mutual exclusion and progress. How progress is satisfied here? Progress, progress means suppose here, suppose P1, P2, P3, Pn process are there. So anytime anyone can enter into the critical section. But condition is when S value is 1. In case of weight S, so that means when S value is 1, so now if you check this one, because now if you see when S equals to 1, so that means now P1 process want to enter into the critical section. So S equals to 1, so enter into the critical section. Again, now S value is decreased. So now S value is 0. So S value is 0, that means now in an infinite loop. So when execute, that means completion, that means when execution is completed, after that again S value is signal S, that means now S value is 1. So now suppose P2 process want to enter into the critical section, P2 process can enter into the critical section, no issue. So that means progress is also satisfied. So mutual exclusion and progress should be satisfied. Okay, okay, okay. So semaphore used in producer. Uh, okay, now this thing is clear to everyone, I hope. So next, semaphore used in consumer code. So consumer code here, if you check, weight is full, weight full. So what is the meaning of weight full? That means weight full will decrease the value of counting semaphore variable full by 1. That means that means that is when consumer consumes some element, then the value of the full space gets automatically decreased by 1 in the buffer. In the case, in case the buffer is empty, that is the value of the counting semaphore. Variable full is 0. So then wait full, that means we will trap the process. That means consumer, that means here we will trap the process. So does not allow to go further. That means consumer will not, that means consume the item. Because now weight is full, that means now empty. That means now no, that means no, that means here, if you check this block diagram, so no item is there. So when no item is there, that means this one is a vacant. So if no item is there, so obviously consumer will not consume the item. So now actually this one use, as a actually log. So here also we use, that means this term we use as a log. Wait full means now semicolon is there. Semicolon means no other process can enter into the critical section. So we'll trap the process as per definition of wait. So does not allow to go further. Okay. Now another term is wait s. We know wait s. So decrease the binary semaphore variable f to 0. Actually, main important line is the wait s. Wait s actually we use as a log. That means when preemptive is there, so no any other process can enter into the critical section. So enter its critical section is allowed. So another term is signal s. So increase the binary semaphore variable s to 1 so that other processes who are willing to enter into its critical section can now be allowed. Now another term is signal empty. So increase the counting semaphore variable empty by 1. So as on removing an item from the buffer, so one space is vacant in the buffer and variable empty must be updated accordingly. So now you just go through the block diagram is there. So now suppose this one. Okay. So consumer consume the item. Suppose consumer want to consume. Suppose you have 0 and now this one is the A. Okay. So consumer is consume the item. So now one item is consumed suppose. So now this one is consumed. So now what is the value of signal, that means waitful. So initially waitful, that means here what is the value of wait? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6, actually 6 item is there. So now one item is consumed. So now what is the value of full? So one decrease. So one decrease. So that means now obviously wait full means, now you check this one. Yes, so now full, wait full means now how many vacancies are there. So now abhi ek, now that means abhi one item is consumed. So now value is B, C, D, E, F. So one decrease. So now value is 4. So now value is 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. So now actually this value was 6. After that, 6. So now value is 5. Okay. Okay. So next class actually we'll discuss this problem. Now actually term is clear to everyone. So next class we'll discuss actual problem and we'll take one by one, step by step. So now our this time is up. So next class we'll discuss more details. I will share the class note also, and after that, so you, that means class note will share, and you are download from the Google Classroom and go through. Then next class will come. Then it will take that means time is less. So okay, thank you so much. So just you go through once again, then I will explain once again. So we'll take one example and explain one by one. Okay.